What were your biggest things on this journey that you've been on, Rachel?
Well, the biggest thing was my injury on October 6th. Just the healing process and just going through the whole situation. Getting hit in the face while playing third base, um, line drive. We figured about 180-mile-per-hour ball that hit my left cheek, fractured my whole skeletal system on my left side of my face. Just the swelling, and I had to wait a whole week to get plastic surgery. Well, not plastic surgery. They had to get a titanium plate made off a 3D machine and sent in. And plus, they had to wait for the swelling to go down on my face a little bit. So a week exactly to the day the injury, I had that implant put in, and still dealing with issues from that injury.
Now, what were some of the key problems? I mean, this was a line drive to the face, and then your recovery process was horrendous. But Dr. Chalmers helped you in ways that normal Western medicine didn't. What was up with that?
Yeah, he had like immediately he had me do the hyperbaric chamber. Also, he had me on peptides and also some of our supplements to help with the recovery process. And I'm still actually doing all of it except for the hyperbaric chamber. But it definitely helped heal my face without having the surgeon who did it. The surgeon was a maxillofacial surgeon. So he was kind of like a plastic surgeon as well. He knew what he was doing. But everything that Dr. Chalmers had me doing, plus scar creams on the incisions, definitely helped with the process. And people that don't know me would not be able to tell that I had a titanium plate put on my face not too long ago.
Now, what is a chamber? What did you have to do, and what is the benefit?
The hyperbaric chamber gives you pure oxygen. So all it is a tube that you lay in, have an oxygen mask on. You do it for an hour, and it helps with recovery of any kind of surgery or damage. It also helped a lot of our patients with COVID.
Dr. Chalmers' mix of supplements, what were some of them, and why did he put those on there? Because his logic, he's got methodology to his
Some of the
logic.
I don't remember some of the names now of the supplements, but we do carry them here in the office. And he's always recommended, I'm trying to remember what they are. Anyway, one of them is great for people who are having surgery or have had surgery because it helps with building of the cells in the whatever has been damaged. Um, Also, the peptides, of course, is an injectable, but the combination of two or three different ones help with the healing as well of the face.
And so the cosmetics, what were some of the things? And again, I want to drive home the point that normal doctors miss a lot of things that Dr. Chalmers has picked up that I've talked to from other patients as well as my own personal experience. So, what were some of the other things that Dr. Chalmers really was focusing on with you?
Um, well, a lot of it, and still to this day, is I still have nerve damage on the left side of my face. Um, and then I still have loss of vision in my left eye from it. Um, Plus, I also had concussion and whiplash. So, on top of all that, just chiropractic adjustments, of course, hyperbaric chamber, all the supplements. And also, it was kind of funny because I was out of work for several months because I didn't want to be seen with my face all swollen and bruised, and I couldn't open my mouth for a while because it was injured and swollen. So it's funny. He's like, "You need to get back to work." He goes, "You need to get your facial muscles moving again, and so that way it remembers what to do." And that was probably like the best advice as well. Is I mean, even though I didn't feel comfortable being out in public, it was getting back in the public and talking and using my facial
This is so cool because it's like you know the hair care guys that are out there. I'm not just a customer. You work there, but you had a life changing injury that could have been horrific. And
Yeah.
did Dr. Chalmers' medical advice make the difference?
I've worked with Dr. Chalmers. Next month will be 4 years. Um, like every time I went to my surgeon for my follow-up appointments with my face, like he was very impressed. He's like, "What have you been doing?" He goes, "You look great." He goes, "I know I did a great job, but there's something else that you're doing." So I like told him what, the other things that I was doing. He was like, "That's very interesting." So for him to be a surgeon and impressed with my healing, knowing that it wasn't normal, I mean, he was listening to what, I was telling him about, what Dr. Chalmers had me do.
That is incredible. And what a great testimony, Rachel. How cool is that you're feeling that great?
It's awesome. I mean, and if I didn't work here and if I didn't know Dr. Chalmers, I mean, I would definitely not be where I'm at now.
Well, I know for a fact that I've had similar responses with his treatments. So, what a well done story.
Thank you.